Hey guys, this is gamingwithtape, and today you join me for Season 2 of Fighter Jet Showdown. Yes, we are back and in good form. I received a whole hell of a lot of craft, and it was hard to go through them. It was hard to just kind of distill it down to 8, and probably some of the ones I got sent for this will be in future episodes because there was kind of like a backlog, so yeah. But now I'm actually changing a little bit how I do this, hence there being 8 instead of 7. There was lots of complaint last time that the way I did it, where the winner would have to just kind of keep winning fights until the end in kind of this linear fashion, basically kind of skewed it towards fighters at the end because they'd have to win less fights effectively. So what we're going to do now is more of a league system. So we'll have 4 initial rounds, which will be 2-on-2s, and the winners from each of them will go to the semi-finals, where we'll have another kind of 2-on-2, and then they'll go to the final. So yeah, you know, just like a bracket, that sort of thing. And yes, so the first craft that will be going up will be the Sukhoi T-50 Pack FAs. These come to me from Turbino? I'm gonna say, oh, it says Robbie? Okay, Turbino, Robbie, who knows? But these are pretty cool. They're using B9 procedural wings, and it makes them look pretty nice. Yes, these are T-50 Pack FA Sukhoi, something like that. I actually, I'm not really sure, but they are, I think they're real jets. And yes, so these will be the first competitor versus the F-74A, which come to me from Munozemi. God, you guys have got to get easier names, man. And yes, so let's just get them in the air before I ramble for too much longer. So we'll start the competition and they'll get going. Yes, we are in 1.3. In my previous episode, I stated that that BD Armory hadn't been updated for 1.3. I was indeed wrong. It had been for quite a while. So yeah, if you send them to me in 1.3 or 1.2, they'll work anyway. But yeah, there's been some changes to BD Armory, which I don't know, it changes so frequently, I never follow it. But anyway, now we've got the jets in the air getting pretty swift. These look pretty nice. These kind of look fairly Sukhoi-y, actually, even though they're F-74As, which kind of sounds like a future US designation, but who knows? Anyway, these guys just need to get to the start position, which I believe is 8 kilometers, and then they will turn and fight. I think these are more heavily armed, 2 AMRAAMs, 4 Sidewinders. Oh no, that seems like the standard thing. Oh yeah, they're fairly similarly armed. I think I armed these ones myself because they came to me stock. But yes, missiles are away. It looks like the Sukhois have fired first. The F-74As dive low. No missile kills. We don't like missile kills. They're very boring. This one looks like it has a bunch of missiles on its tail though, and oh, dodge and slam and it's dead. That's 1 down, surprisingly. I guess they just sort of targeted all of their missiles on one quite well, and that guy is dead. So now it's 2-on-1, and we're going to be getting into proper dogfighting range pretty soon. The missile just misses the Sukhoi, and then, he almost slams into the ocean. Birdie manages to pull out. The other one coming in now for the F-74A, which is more maneuverable. We will find out. Wow, this is a nice little chase we've got there, but it looks like that guy is slightly too squirrely and lost it briefly. But we've got more bullets flying in. I think the 2-on-1 helps. Oh, it does. The F-74A does score a kill just before it is killed. So the Sukhoi T-50 Pack FA does score itself a nice victory. That was pretty intense. There was a lot of people shooting people. It's hard to commentate these. Anyway, so yes, I'm going to write this down on my bracket. The T-50 Pack FA will be going to the semi-final. So let's look at the next 2 contestants for the first round. So the next fighters that will be going up are the F-52 Viper A sent to me by Carl, and the F-35 Lightning II sent to me by Apexus. Yes, these are the first times any F-35s have been in Fighter Jet Showdown, and these are pretty cool. The F-35, of course, will be America and all of its allies' next-generation fighter jet, which probably won't work that well, but it's fine because we don't fight people anymore. Anyway, so these are pretty cool, mostly because they actually have a missile bay. When you press 1, these control surfaces deploy and reveal a missile bay, which is pretty cool because it's quite hard to get that to work well in KSP. And this really has done it. It does hide the missiles, which is important because this is a stealth fighter and you don't want your missiles kind of reflecting back your radars, your radio waves and things so that radars can pick you up. So yeah, this is pretty cool. Not massively useful in KSP, but I still think it's really awesome. I had to rearm it slightly with some more AA, kind of air-to-air weapons, because it came to me for ground attack. But still, pretty cool. And so we're going to leave that open because it'll need it for the dogfight. And yeah, we also have the F-52 Vipers, which are pretty cool actually. They just look pretty cool. They're not very unconventional. They well, not massively unconventional. They're just kind of a flying wing. And yeah, like I said, I think they look pretty cool. So let's just get these in the air before I ramble anymore. And there we go. Everything is away. Hopefully these cargo bays will serve them well. Now, these are pretty disadvantaged, much like the real F-35s. In that they have only one engine, but it is a ramjet, so they will be quite fast, but they won't be as maneuverable. Yeah, you can see these guys are already in the air. These won't accelerate as fast at first, but when these get up to full thrust, they will be much more effective and, well, much higher thrust at least, and they should do a pretty decent job of keeping up with the F-52s, which are looking rather beautiful over here. Flying around. I think these are more maneuverable. I'm not sure that these have much of a chance, but they were just really cool. So I thought it would be cool to see them in this. I've picked some more unconventional and just generally cool craft, really, to take a look at. Anyway, for this episode, because I thought it would be, it's always fun to look at cool stuff, even if it might not win. Anyway, we've got missiles away. I want to see this guy fire a missile, because, oh, it looks like he hasn't. Maybe there is difficulty getting missiles away out of the cargo bay. One missile did get away, but it looks like it's a bit of a clusterfuck for the F-35s. They have managed to avoid the missiles, yeah, just about, and all is good. But, oh shit, there goes another one, and, oh my god, those are fast. Yeah, missiles tend to be, Peter. Anyway, it looks like we're in dogfighting range now. I'm going to leave the cargo bays open just because I don't want to be manually doing that all the time. If it accidentally fires a missile, I don't want to be responsible for the death of a pilot and a fighter. Looks like everything's still in the air. We've got explosions going on around us, mostly just, I think, missiles hitting the ground, another missile coming in. These guys seem to have quite a few missiles. Looks like we might be dived upon now. Oh my god, they're giving us a nice little show before they murder us. Run away, little F-35! Do you have a gun? You could have totally fired there. Okay, whatever, bro. Looks like they're just gonna dance around for a bit. Oh, looks like we had a... Oh my god, he's on his tail. Is the F-35 gonna take this? Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh no, he's just turned right around on him. Still, good job, actually. He's doing pretty well. And the other one is coming in, getting some shots off. It actually gets a kill. Probably the only one the F-35 will ever get. In real life. These are actually pretty impressive. I really didn't think they'd do this well. But this guy's right on him now. Oh, wow, look at that. These jets are beautiful. That's the other thing about those F-35s, is they look so nice. Oh my god, fire your gun! Fire! Why aren't you firing your gun? Why not? What was the problem there? Do you have an issue with gunfire? Are you a pacifist man? What is happening? I might have to redo this because it seems as if something is not quite right. The F-35s are on my tail now, and it looks like they may even get missile lock if I do get away, but he's shredded apart. But this doesn't seem to be very legitimate. The gun didn't fire. For what reason, sir? Do you have ammo? Oh my god, stop. Okay. Yo. Do you... Stop. Oh god. Okay. Does it have ammo? I swear it has ammo. But I have infinite ammo on anyway, so it should be able to... Let's look into this, because it looked like it had a bunch of good shots, and didn't take them. So yes, the problem was that these didn't have any ammo, so that's why they weren't firing. So let's take them off again. I do have infinite ammo on, I guess, but maybe they check if they have ammo before they fire. Yeah, anyway, so let's do this again. Anyway, okay, everyone's lined up. Are we going to get some missiles away? I want to see some come out of this cargo bay. Fire your missile, son! You piece of shit. Fire the missile. Or don't! Yeah, I guess it's hard to fire it. I think maybe I'd have to do it manually. Drawback of that, I guess, I'm not going to manually do... Ooh, that's stoppy and starty. That's not ideal. Yeah, that's really annoying. I wonder what that's about. It's just when I zoom. Anyway, it doesn't matter now. All of the missiles have missed. These guys haven't actually fired missiles. And ooh, we've got one coming in, and now it's dogfight time. Oh, we've got one guy right there, and he drops a missile at almost a perfect time, but it does nothing. I think everyone's still in the air, sometimes it's kind of hard to keep track. This guy's diving, but oh my god, gets his shit wrecked by the F-35. And he flies through the debris. Where's the other guy? On top of a... Ooh, something exploded. I have no idea what's going on here now. Are you going to use your gun, buddy? Because if you don't, then we're not doing this again. Because that's... I don't know. Do you have a gun? You do. Okay. Can you use it? Oh my god. Zeo, run! And he gets his just... Wow. Didn't expect this, but the F-35... Can the gun fire? It can, but it won't. Alright, okay. I'm honestly not exactly sure what happened there, but I'm calling the F-35 the winner. I'm not sure if that was firing its gun, I wasn't really checking, but maybe something's defective. But anyway, yeah, after 2 tries and trying to fix all the problems, it appears the F-35 has come to a surprise victory and will be going to the next round. So anyway, let's move on to the next craft. So the next craft that will be going up will be the F-13 Medusa, sent to me by Preston, and the MiG-29 reverse engineered, sent to me by Algusco. Now, first, I was like, oh, it's cool, it's a MiG-29, looks kind of like that other one. Then I realized when I read the email, he actually designed this to test his new fighter. And I've included this anyway, mostly by accident now, but I thought it would be cool to see if it performs as well as the real one. And it is pretty close, because it's even rocking around the same as the other one. Yeah, there's a bit of a mistake on my part, but I'm actually kind of interested to see if these MiGs perform as well as the other ones, given they're designed almost exactly after them. So yes, let's get them in the air now, and get going. Yeah, so Algusco was designing a new craft that, to defeat the MiG that defeated it, and also designed the MiG. So yeah. Bit of an odd one that I included this, but apparently I don't read emails. His upgraded craft that designed to beat this will go in as well. So I guess this is kind of a pointless. So I'm a little embarrassed right now that I fucked up, but whatever. It'll be cool to see him. We love those MiGs. And these are pretty cool. The F-13 Medusas. I'm not entirely sure what they're based off. They look vaguely Eurofighter-y. Oh yeah, it says in the email, blended Sukhoi MiG and Eurofighter. So yeah, anyway. Let's get these going. I haven't written them down in the bracket. You commentate for yourselves right now. I've just got to write down my bracket. There's missile firing away. Just writing down the thing in the MiG-29. And there we go. No missiles have hit. Okay, I'm back from writing my bracket down. And the missiles are flying in. And this guy looks like he might squirrel right into the ground, but pulls out just in time. It would be embarrassing if the MiGs win, that we just have the same craft again. So I'm kind of rooting for these guys. But anyway, yes, it looks as if the missiles have been fairly pointless, as usual, although we have had a few missile kills in Fighter Jet Showdown, even one this episode. This guy's squirreling out a little bit, totally flipped out, in fact. Maybe too maneuverable. I think people often design it to just sort of like, oh, look, it does a gajillion Gs, and it's like, yeah, but it's got to still sort of be there after the turn. Oh, it looks like we are getting fire from the F-13, though. One of them is doing fine, and oh, that actually was an impressive maneuver, and the MiG is spun out, so both of you, just crazy craft. But I didn't catch that full maneuver, but the tail end of it looked pretty amazing. These Medusas are looking just quite incredible. The MiGs as well, though, very good renditions of the other MiGs. They're doing extremely well, and a missile goes in, but nothing happens. I have no idea what's happening right now, by the way. I don't know who is whom. This guy is the Medusa, he's shooting someone, he's getting shot by someone. Oh, wrong one. I want to see the chase. Oh, he's just flipped right around at him. I think the Medusas are more maneuverable. But, oh, he's shooting at someone, and he rips apart the MiG. There we go. Thank you for eliminating my mistake. But, oh no, there goes one of the Medusas, and the MiG is right on his tail. Oh my god, the mistake comes back to haunt me. Get out of here, Medusa. Oh, but he's going to flip around on him. Oh shit, get your shit wrecked, son. Oh no, they almost collided. So, one of the MiGs is still alive. Shit. And oh no, there's going to be a collision. No, they just missed. This is getting real risky up in here. So yeah, actually the F-13 Medusa on the back foot, and he spins out. No, fire comes in. Oh god, he's shot down, and my mistake lives on. Wow, that's pretty cool though. Pretty good fight. The Medusa just... I don't know what happened to the other one. I didn't see it. I guess maybe just, you know, missile kill or something. But yeah, gave a good fight. One of the MiGs is... Oh, fucking hell, bro. I think this might be better than the original MiG. So yeah, the MiG that was just a test rig for someone else's craft is now one level into the competition. So, good job, Algusco. Your other craft will be in this. So now we just have the final two craft of the first round to look at, and then we'll go on to the semi-finals. So the final two craft that will be going up in the first round of the competition are the KF4000 Orkans. These come to me from Algusco. These are the real craft he designed, because he submitted originally his KF2000s, which were defeated, I believe, by the MiGs, and then he reverse engineered that MiG, and then I put it in the competition, and he sent me the craft file. It's his fault. So yes, these are fairly small, compact, very maneuverable fighters. They did very well in Season 1, but didn't quite get through. And yes, so here they are, getting ready to maybe take Season 2. And they will be going up against a pair of F2 Wraiths. These come to me from Pontus, and I hope I'm pronouncing that right. And yes, these are apparently thoroughbred Russian fighters, and oh no, maybe one A-wing instead. And these, and the KF4000s will be going up against a pair of F2 Wraiths. These come to me from Pontus, and these are very nice looking actually. They look semi-conventional, but kind of not. They've got lots of nice little features, and we'll see who wins. Enough of me rambling, let's get into the air. There we go. Alright, KF4000's taken off. I think they're both fairly... I think the 4000s will be slightly lighter because they're much smaller. They're more flying wingy than the previous version, so maybe they'll be better. And if they get through, they'll actually have a chance to face the MiG, which will be kind of odd. I've remembered I've forgotten to do my bracket again. So again, commentate for yourselves. Just do all of my job, please. Yeah, just design the craft and then also commentate the video. No. Anyway, looks like we're getting almost into position, and these will get a chance to face the MiGs and see if his testing was consistent. And yes, oh, here we go. Going in now. Missiles should be away. Looks like these have... Oh, they do have AMRAAMs. Right, for a while I thought they didn't. I was like, that was probably not the... What the damn hell? Something exploded. Yeah, let's do that again. Alright, they're going in. We'll stay behind them. We're going to watch these guys just in case. If it's a consistent exploding themselves, then I'm going to give that as a kill. I don't want to do that. Oh, looks like we're okay now. Yeah, if it's consistently a flaw, then that's a flaw in the craft, you know? We don't just expose the best dogfighters, we expose the most flawed dogfighters. Buddy, you're going pretty close to the ground there. Don't want to be doing that. Ooh, it looks like we've all avoided missile. That's very nice to see. The F2 Wraiths coming in rather nice looking. I do very much like how these look. I don't know, they have a... I don't know what it is about them. They just look... Oh my god! Oh! Say oh! Almost thought someone was going to get killed there. Looks like the Orkan is on the back of this guy, but he may have gotten away. We've got guys around us. Oh, we got someone coming in. Is that the... Yeah, that is the Orkan. Something's... Oh, there's missiles over there. I thought it was debris. We've got our wingman over there chasing down one of the K4000s. But oh, they've been warded off by the other K4000. They've split us apart. They've surrounded us. Oh, god damn. And, let's get to this guy. The nice thing about being a smaller craft as well is you get to... Oh, that guy's flipped out. Oh, shit, son. But it's actually saved him. And now he's behind him but runs away. Huh, what a bitch. Oh, someone just exploded. It was one of the Wraiths. I didn't see that, but apparently he died. Terrible camera work today. We've got missiles coming in. It looks like... Oh my god, that's almost a kill. Sorry, I totally missed that kill. I've missed a couple today. I'm being a terrible cameraman, but now we can watch all of this get ripped apart by the KF4000 Cyclones. Now, wow. Pretty impressive, actually, I have to say. I wasn't sure if they'd take it, but they did. Although these have, well, they've been tested in fire. Their predecessors got very far in the first competition, and much has been learned from that. So don't feel too bad, Pontus. Those were very nice looking fighters, if not the best performing. Anyway, let's move on to the semi-finals. So the first round of the semi-final will of course be between the F-35 and the Sukhoi T-50. So let's get them in the air. We'll need to be opening up these cargo bays, of course. Well, missile bays, I guess. Open. Good. Good. And of course these will take longer to take off, but they will be pretty effective in the air. We've seen them dogfight. I truly underestimated these, and I'm sorry to the creator of them. They were fairly good dogfighters. Well, no, they were very good dogfighters. There was a bit of shenanigans there, though, with the control, maybe the gun issues, but I actually don't really know what happened there. And if the gun's not firing, you know, I'm going to call that a design issue? I don't know. Anyway, people take this very seriously, it turns out. Oh my god. You know, it starts off as just a bit of fun, and then the competition's got to get all serious, and I got to design a bracket, although I think the bracket's a much better way of doing it. Before, it was just a bit too casual, and, you know, if people are building stuff that they want to see in a competition, we got to do it properly, and I think the bracket's a good way of doing it. It also varies the craft you see a lot more, which is nice. Anyway, so yes, we are going in. These guys probably won't fire missiles, because their cargo bays, while it does work, I don't think guard mode's going to trust it. We've got a slew of missiles coming in for that F-35. It might be too much for it, honestly, but he does turn and run, which does allow this guy to go right in, opening fire. That guy avoids all of the missiles. Oh, a slew of gunfire. Slurry. Isn't that a drink? McFlurry? I don't know what it... Anyway. Now these guys are facing off, jousting, and the F-35 is ripped apart and flips out in beautiful fashion by the T-50. Where's the other Lightning II? Is still alive and is on the tail, but it gets ripped apart by the wingman, very quickly dispatched by these T-50s. Didn't think it would go away that quickly, but wow, jeez. Those are some impressive craft. I don't feel like we got to see it, you know, so, I don't know. That was just very impressive. Anyway, so yeah, that was over very quickly. And yeah, let's move just right along to the next round of the semi-final. So, the next round of the semi-final will be the KF-4000s from El Cusco versus the MiG-29s from El Cusco. Yeah, so let's just get these in the air. It's another thing I didn't realize when I featured these. Yeah, I just didn't see it until I read the email and was like, oh, they're based off the other ones. But hopefully the 4000s will rip them apart, destroy my embarrassment, and yes. So yeah, two craft from the same person. Occasionally I do that. If I receive two craft from the same person and they're both amazing, then I'm going to put them in. You know, I mean, I know I receive a lot of craft, but it's just, they're so good. Anyway, so these guys are heading out now. Hopefully to kill the MiG-29s. I guess El Cusco's pretty calm here. He can just, you know, watch and know that he's going to win and get to the final. In fairness, though, that's some pretty top-notch engineering, man. That's just congrats. Yeah, so these guys kind of look like they have like little wise guy, like wise old man beards with these kind of very drooped down front canards. Anyway, come on, let's clean up these MiGs, these perfidious MiGs. It would be very embarrassing for both of us if the MiGs defeated your new craft, and I had to feature a copy of an old craft in the final, and potentially in the actual final. That would be, you know, not great. But anyway, so yeah, let's hope. I'm putting a lot on your engineering skill, man, and the sanctitude of what you said in the email. All right, looks like we've got one of the Orkans going in now. Taking out, hopefully, the MiG. Yeah, take that, you piece of shit. Ah, no, he doesn't die. I rarely root for one craft, but I'm definitely rooting for the KF. Yes, fuck you, MiG, you're dead, bitch. I have to say, those were some very impressive craft, and you really have done your job, El Cusco, making your craft better than these MiGs. And yes, they were technically designed by El Cusco, but they were originally designed by someone else. And they were very quickly dispatched by these KF-4000s. Very good job. Bit of a weird situation, I know, but it does prove that, yeah, these have gotten much better than the old ones, which were defeated by the original version of that MiG-29. So anyway, let's move on to the final for this episode. So, here we are at the final of episode 1 with the KF-4000s and the Sukhois. The KF-4000s, of course, from El Cusco, and the Sukhoi T-50s from Robbie. And yeah, they're going to go up against each other, and we're going to see who will go to the grand finale. I assume I'm pronouncing El Cusco right. You know, I mean, how else would you pronounce it? Anyway, yes, so these tried and tested, battle-hardened, well, I guess the designer really is battle-hardened. These have only done one episode, but their predecessors were, of course, in the grand finale. And these guys, new blood, but they look really nice, and there's really good use of procedural wings here. That's what this is, by the way, B9 procedural wings. That's why they look so good. And probably actually does give it an advantage, because you can really tweak the wings, which maybe I should have thought of, but, you know, use whatever mods you want. I mean, don't go crazy. If you include like 100 mods, I'm not going to install them, because that's just not going to work. But anyway, we're turning around now. We're going to have some missiles away. Hopefully no one will be killed by missiles. That's always boring. Oh, firing in unison, rather beautiful. Braking left and maybe low. Hopefully they won't crash, because that's always sad. And it's always sad when people crash or get killed by missiles. We want to see an awesome dogfight. Oh, this guy's going way too low. Oh no, he is just pulling out though. And it looks like no one has been killed by missiles. No one has been killed by crashing. That is fantastic. Let's get right into the dogfight. It's like Keemstar, but not terrible. I actually haven't watched Keemstar in like a year. I don't know if he's still really bad. But you know. Anyway, this will be drama alert tomorrow. Oh my god! The KF-4000 scores the first kill, rips him apart, flies through the debris. Beautiful. Right, so we've got this guy's fucked, and there's one left, but will he? Oh no, he's right on his. What's happening? How are there this many guns in the air? Oh no, they're going after the already ruined guy, and this guy's now on the KF-4000's tail, but he's got a guy on his tail. Oh my god, there's so much tailing, and he is ripped apart and just falls away, destroyed. The KF-4000s rule with impunity. That's often what happens when you have two fantastic dogfighters. There are two outcomes. Either you have this long, amazing, drawn-out dogfight, which is just beautiful to watch, or it's over in like 10 seconds, like two super intelligent AIs fighting, not even on a human time scale. But yes, El Gusco is testing with that MiG-29 that somehow slipped its way into this competition. Who knows whose fault that is? Probably not mine. Clearly worked. This is an incredible fighter, much better than the K2000, even though the KF-2000, even though that was amazing. And yeah, this will be going to the grand finale. So thank you to everyone who sent me craft today. It has been, yeah, been pretty amazing. I love doing these things. It's been nice to come back, even if this episode did take me like an hour to record, because I had to keep setting up a few craft and things. But anyway, so yeah, I think next week, because I have so many craft, will also be Fighter Jet Showdown. If I have time, I have a few things going on right now. But yeah, it should be next week-ish. So just send me more craft, send me your fighters, send me stuff in normal subscriber designs as well, because that will be around at some point. And yeah, so yeah. Oh, the other thing I was going to mention is I've received a bunch of World War II aircraft. Now, I'm not sure if I am going to do this, but I might do a one-off World War II Fighter Jet Showdown, just a one-off, not a series. So if you have some World War II craft you want to send me, feel free. That's also, yeah, I've also been receiving a bunch of tanks, so just go crazy, send me stuff. I'll put it in videos. It'll be great. Thank you so much for sending me stuff. Thank you so much for watching. This has been KSP with Tape. I will see you next time.